And thanks for tuning back into my channel. The look we're going to be doing today is pretty much an homage to the fact that where I live here on the coast, the blue skies are pretty much gone for good. So I did this kind of to help remind me that they will be back, and it is a beautiful gradient blue look. So if you want to see how to do this look, then keep watching. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye. So to start off the look, I'm going to use a couple of different bases just to make the colors pop. And I'm going to zoom in. I know it's really hard to kind of see the colors to make them like true to life, but it really is a really pretty look. Okay, so for the eyelid base, I'm going to use this Illamasqua color in Badab. I don't know, it's kind of hard to read. There it is, like that. And it's just this aqua blue color. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right on the lid. Oh, and I'm sorry, yeah, before that I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. And I don't think that you guys need to see me do that. So just put a thin layer of that on your eyelid and blend it out. Or any kind of light blue base or any white base will do as well. Just something that will make those colors more vibrant and give them a sticky base to stick to. Oops, dropped the lid. So for the second base, oh my goodness, I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. There we go, just this white base. From the brow bone down to the crease, and not too much. We're just going to blend that out, like so, just so that that like crease color really pops too. It's really kind of hard to see that they're two different colors there, huh? Sorry, went out of frame there. Alright, and we're going to be using like all mostly MAC shadows. I think there's only one that's not MAC. Oh, and also after that I'm going to use my ESO lip balm just so that the lipstick that my lips are moisturized really well. The lipstick that I'm going to put on later. I always do that. I don't always film it, but it's really good to do that. And so while you're doing your eyes, your lips get nice and moisturized so they're not all like cracked and icky for your lipstick. Okay, so first I'm going to go into this matte color, and it is called Aqua. And it is this super light aqua shade by MAC with my 239 brush by MAC as well. And I'm going to take this just a little bit here into the inner corner, not too far, but we are going to drag it into the tear duct and down, and I'm going to use my Eco Tools little pencil brush for that because I think it works really well. Yeah, so I'm just going to do it just like it is over there. Just like that. And just kind of blend out that edge. It makes it easier to get that gradient effect if you kind of just blend that edge out before you add that second color. So next we're going to go in with, let's see, Electric Eel by MAC. And it's right there. And I'm going to use just the other side of that flat shader brush. There we go. Tap it off. You don't want any blue fallout, believe me. You could just add it slowly, that way you don't like just start packing too much on and then end up with a bunch of fallout. So I'm just gonna tap it on until I get the color that I'm happy with, and then I'm just gonna start blending it in with that aqua shade, and I'm gonna go back and forth with the brush. The other side still has a little bit of that aqua color on it, and I think that's good. I'm going to add maybe just a little bit more over here. Just get that blended out. Alright, and then next I am going to go in with Deep Truth by MAC, and it's just this dark shimmery blue color right here, and it is so pretty. I really love this color. I just got it recently, so it's pretty new to me, but yeah, I do love it. Now I'm just going to go in with a 249 brush by MAC and just add a little bit right to the tip of that. And just use it right in the outer corner just to give us some definition and give us that gradient effect that I was talking about. So I'm going to use this to place it. And then I'm going to go back in a minute with that brush and show you a little trick that I like to do. So I'm just going to take that pencil brush and use that just to blend it. Just like that. I'm going to add just a little bit more. On the camera it seems really kind of like almost blackish, so dark, but it really is a really pretty color blue. Alright. Ooh. Go back. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to take that brush that I used at first for the Deep Truth, and I'm just going to kind of use it to bring that color up just a little bit so that we can blend it out. Just like for the placement of the color. There we go. I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk brush. Crap. Go into that color just a tad bit. Start doing a little bit of blending. Okay. My 217 brush from MAC. And blend out those harsh edges. Then I'm going to go back in with that aqua color, just a little bit of that, and just use that to kind of blend out those harsh edges of that Deep Truth color. And we're going to go back in and darken that crease up as soon as we get this blended out. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of that electric eel color there in the center. And because I think with our blending we lost just a little bit of it, but this color is super pigmented, so you don't need a whole lot of it. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good, and then a little bit more of that aqua color. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush right here, and I'm just going to use the tip of it in Plumage by MAC. And this is like a matte, dark, kind of like a navy cobalt color. And I'm going to use that just right in the deeper crease. That mostly blended, I'm going to use just a matte cream kind of skin tone color and just kind of use that to better blend out those edges. Just like that. I really like this technique. It works well if you bring your eyeshadows up too high, or there's just, the edges are just super harsh and you feel like you just want to kind of tone them down a little bit. Alright, there we go. And then I'm going to go back in. I'm not going to add any color to my 217. And then just do a little bit more blending. Kind of bring that color just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So for my, right underneath the highest point in my brow bone, I'm going to be using this color from the Book of Shadows 4 palette, and it's called Zephyr. And it's right there, it's on the bottom corner. And it's looks like this. Just a white kind of like shimmery color, and I love this. It kind of reflects gold almost, so I'm just going to pat that and blend it out and just use that for our highlight. Alright. So for liner, I'm going to be using a Makeup Forever liner, and it is one of their aqua liners, and it is, oh my goodness, I can't read that. Let's see if we can show up on here. And it's just this really dark blue shimmery color. For lashes, I'm just going to use these like really dramatic kind of like flirty lashes that I got on eBay for really cheap. They're like generic. They don't really have a name or anything. I'm sure everybody's seen them. They come in like packages of like 8 or something like that for really cheap, like just a couple bucks. So I'm going to pop these on real quick, do my mascara, and then I'll be back to show you how to do the bottom lash line. I went ahead and added my MAC Feline Eye Kohl to my bottom and top waterlines. Mascara that I use, my Estee Lauder Double Wear Mascara. It looks like this in black. So for the bottom lash line, we're just going to go in with that Electric Eel from the Aqua shade to about 2/3 of the way in. Like this. And then for that outer corner, we're going to go in Deep Truth. It's pretty much just the same way we did it on the top. And then make sure you blend those in really well. So I'm going to wipe off this brush, go in with a little bit of that aqua, and blend that there. And there we go for the bottom lash line. Alright, so next for cheeks, for my bronzer, I'm going to use something different today. I'm going to use the new MAC bronzer that I got with that Art of Powder collection, and it looks like this. What the heck? Well, I lost my brush, but I'll use this one. So yeah, it looks like this, and it's a really nice color. It's nice and light. So I'm just going to take this dual fiber brush and just run it right in my cheekbone, like right in the hollows of my cheeks, and bring it up. Just add a little bit of color. Let me zoom out while I do this. I always do that. Zoom in instead of out. Just to add, like I said, a little bit of color. Alright, so then for blush, I'm going to be using my Mineralized Skin Finish in Stereo Rose. And it looks like that. It's just this like pinkish kind of coral color with the gold veins running through it. And I'm going to use this as my blush and just put it right on the apples of my cheeks with that same stippling brush. I think I got this at IMATS. And I love these for blush because it just makes it so like flawless, like airbrushed like almost. We have no intense lines, harsh lines or anything. Okay, so when we're done with that, for the highlight, I'm going to use MAC's Pink Rebel. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah, Pink Rebel Luster Drops. Oh, let's see, come on, focus. There we go, Luster Drops, and they look like this. And they are so, so pretty. You only need a little bit. And I just put a little tiny bit on my hand like that. And I'm using the, oh goodness, I think this is the MAC 189. If not, I'm sorry, because it's worn off of my brush. Let's see. So I just take a little bit on the tip of that and just run it right along the top of the cheekbone, right above where we put that blush. And you don't want to swipe it, you just kind of want to dab so you don't like affect the blush or foundation or anything. Just going to dab it. If you need a little more, add a little more. And this just reflects kind of like a pinky gold. I know that they have another one as well. I'm not sure what it's called, but I really think that I need to get it because I love these. They are so pretty. So I'm going to add just a little bit more because, like I said, I love these and I like to use a lot. So, Alright.